starting to come pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All through there.
Mm-hmm.
And but our tulips are a little slow on the front of the house. They're a little slow,
Mm-hmm.
and but when those are different color sweet williams, and man, are they pretty when they come
Oh,
up.
I bet they are. Yeah, we grow sweet williams, but I think, I don't have very many sunny areas.
You're a little far enough.
Well, I need more sun. Don't you for sweet williams? You need sun.
Man, look,
The other one's breaking out.
and you see how many bulbs I got.
Jacob has got 2 or 3 on him.
Here you go.
Oh, boy.
Narcissus and John Corbin, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was one there. We planted everything you see here except for those red tips. And those red tips.
Just went over the creek and picked up the...
Sorry, Chase, there's a slight chill in the air this morning. But it's a little warmer than Grand Rapids is this
A little bit. There's snow on the ground up there.
Well, you know what? The 4 years.
I have to keep trimming it back.
8 o'clock.
We had some of this in my old homestead.
Oh.
And so we got a piece to put here.
And that was that long snow we had. But it was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because you see it don't lie.
But these will be, these are,
Here, I'll be quiet.
yeah, we saw a lot of those.
Here's working on it. This is the old time.
Matter of fact, in 88, I came over.
Now that goes back to my grandmother. I got some seeds.
Oh, petunias?
Petunia.
Hmm.
Now it grows when everything else is dead. These things are still blooming.
Really?
It's unbelievable.
Hmm.
And sometimes they go through the winter, don't even die down.
For heaven's sake.
And now what I do, all the seeds have dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Now when the plants come, I'll get it cleaned out.
Mm-hmm.
But when the little petunias start, then I'll get in there and clean them out, and then I'll reset this bed. But I got those old-fashioned now in about every bed.
This is her garden?
And that's her garden. Now, down there is my watermelon patch.
Ah.
Cantaloupe patch.
Oh, that sounds good.
But that's Jerry. She's putting. She had the strawberries along here, but she didn't like them, so she dug them all up.
Ah.
Now she ordered them special, so she's making the kids put straw in, and so she can keep it watered just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And my watering section is over yonder in the creek. I got a big spring over there,
Ah.
and I'm going to put a hydraulic ram over there and pump water up here. And you don't have any power. And so I got a culvert right down there, so I can come through with my pipe there, come up here, put my sticks here, and then she wants the power.
Oh.
It don't cost me anything. It's no power, no nothing. It just sits there and runs.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's in this country, and all pioneers, they all had running water from hydraulic rams on the spring. Every little hollow got a spring in it.
Ah.
Every little hollow got a little stream. So you just dam it up,
Mm-hmm.
and you put pipe, go down the hill, put your hydraulic ram down there. If I get about 10-foot fall, I can pump over 200 feet over high. Just with a 10-foot fall.
Oh, that would be nice.
And it just sits there and runs. And that's this whole country, through this whole country. That's the way they got their water. My granddaddy up in some of them back to 1700s just about. You know, he had two. He had one down on this spring on that side of his house. It pumped to the barn. He had another one over on this side of his house, and it pumped to the kitchen. And his cooler where he cooled his milk and butter and stuff. Right out of that deep spring. But I finished this. Built my shed over it. Keep some machinery down there. See how it is.
That's
And my
nice.
tractor's down in there and so on. And so now I got it 15 feet high so I can drive my motorhomes underneath there too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And Jerry and I just finished all the shelving in it, and we said, let's go to Florida. And that's what we did.
All over here, dumped it in and ran off. That's how we do.
This is new here, Chase.
Yeah, that's nice.
We hope to get all our stuff in there.
Gosh, this is a lot of room for him.
Yeah. This is a nice porch. He's planning on parking one of the campers in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep the weather off it, you know.
It's coming, it's shaping up.
So
Yeah.
he's kind of proud of
A
his
lot of room in there.
little building here. Oh my gracious, who wants an earring?
I'm gonna let it all grow. I may scrape this and travel out there a little ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let it grow. My property line goes up to the edge of the woods.
Beyond the edge of the woods.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that fence up yonder, and it goes way down through yonder and
Way
comes
over
down
here.
to the highway.
Huh. That's great.
Yeah, and then all those woods, you see, I'm way up on the hill over on those trees. That's the
And those
whole
would.
thing.
Okay.
All that goes way down there.
That's Jerry. She puts her sewing stuff in there, huh?
She sewed for a living for a long time.
Oh, really?
Industrial type.
I didn't know that.
She can build anything on a sewing machine.
Huh.
And then she'd make purses, special purses for people. And she made boat covers for me, anything. She's always sewing for somebody. And, shelving and everything.
Yeah, this is nice in here.
And all. I'm trying to get some stuff stored.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
And I'll show you why you're here. This is my tackle box in the 20s after World War I. And this is the U.S.
USR.
World War I. And this is my trout. This is my trout stuff. See? And some bass poppers. But mostly trout. But that goes back a long way for us.
They don't make stuff like that anymore.
Yeah.
Wonder what, is that made out of burlap, Buck, or is it?
They carry this. All the boys have this,
Yeah.
you know, carry the bullets on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I built it pretty nice too, as you see.
It's
Yes.
I didn't mess around.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well built.
You did all this wiring yourself then?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Country.
We haven't.
How do you go down? Do you go down around here and come back in here?
Yeah, I'll come in here, and
Oh,
go
is
down
that
there, come
right?
in here.
You know,
You know where to make a circle.
Yeah,
Any place.
yeah.
That's kind of like a two-way light switch. You know, you don't want to tell him he can get in that road right there.
So here's the plow service for the garden,
I
huh?
just
Is it?
didn't feel like doing it.
That's quite a big garden she has there.
That's that tiller. Now see, Terry, it runs the other way,
Yeah, backwards.
and you don't run off with you. You hit a rock, off the time that other one jumped way up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen her on that big tiller up yonder, and she's down through here and she don't know what to do.
It's just running away.
Yeah, that's my boat right there.
That's your boat. You
Man,
like
I
that,
wanna
huh?
push boat, that thing, yeah. It's a lot.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Oh, this one over here is the one you like.
All the way up.
This
Okay.
is a heck of a boat. Did you ever fish out of a John boat before?
Not really.
And it took all over the west.
Yeah, they're fantastic, John.
You put it on top of your
No, I drug a trailer.
drug a trailer with it.
One time we took it out there and we put two on a Jeep and pulled the Jeep.
Yeah, yeah,
Then we was able to launch the boat better that way.
yeah. Yeah, because...
Now, how long is that boat? About 12, 13?
14.
14?
14 feet.
And it's got good seats in it and everything. This is the...
What are these rocks here?
That's the rocks.
That's stuff that you couldn't buy.
I
man.
bet.
Look at that agate. Oh, I'll show you some Yellowstone agate. A lot of that's in there, right in the corner. This is from all over the west. This came out of the Salton Sea. That's that
Obsidian?
Salt Lake in Southern California. And this is obsidian. That volcanic glass. And we found this thing way down on the Salton Sea. And a lot of people give their right eye for a piece of that.
Oh, I bet they would.
Yeah. And I have some that I found in Yellowstone, but I didn't. It was just sitting there, so I took it. It's just, but they got a lot there, but it's in cliffs.
Oh, it is.
In Yellowstone. But this is the best I've found in Salton Sea. Volcanic glass. And I can see different states all through here where it came. Jerry knows it. But the Montana agate is on a person. And they got look where it's petrified wood. This right here, I got a round one. Let me show you. That's a piece of petrified wood. It's a black. And then you have the red, and then you have the white, and you have different colors. The agate is the hardest thing. Here's that obsidian out of Yellowstone.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's pretty, yeah.
There's a volcanic out of Mississippi. Here's some volcanic that ran over red clay and melted it.
Oh my God.
Hardened.
Interesting.
Isn't that something?
Hmm.
And this is the Big Bend country, Texas.
Ah.
Texas.
This is Montana agate, and they make the most expensive jewelry out of it. And this has black streaks through it. See, that makes it beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And we got that out of Yellowstone. So.
Don't pick that up.
That's came off of where they're building the Crazy Horse. You ever been there in South Dakota? It's in the Black Hills. This Indian's standing up there, and you could drive a house underneath the hole in his arm. It's so big. The guy worked all his whole lifetime out there, and now his kids are coming and going to finish it. They still got about 20 or 30 years to finish.
Is that right?
If you ever go there, you've got to... Now, it's just unbelievable. You just stand there, and anybody hadn't been to where they're building Crazy Horse, the mountain. The Indians gave it to this boy, and he's been blasting his whole life. And it's the story behind it, and they got a movie. It's fantastic. That man was a genius if there ever was one.
Oh, well, that sounds like something.
But the Indians, they had Mount Rushmore, was just over a little ways, and this boy was working on Mount Rushmore, but he fell out with the government because he was supposed to be a whole bust. And the federal government said, no, we just make the heads. Right in the middle of the whole project. All you got is a bunch of heads up there in the rock. So he just quit. The Indians came to him, and those Indians were still alive. Some of them was alive. Well, some of them didn't die until up in the 20s and 30s. But anyway, one of the leaders of the Custer that shot old man Custer, you know, those Indians gave this boy a mountain of rock.
And that's how it got started.
And he's doing this thing, and it's in memory of Crazy Horse.
This is your workshop, huh? Another boat?
Yeah, this is the old boat that Jack had.
Oh, yeah.
Very big old heavy rifle. And he built another one, so he didn't want this one. So he brought it over to me, and now I tore everything out of it, putting it in the bottom,
Hmm.
And I moved this seat, this seat here, I moved, see, I put it off center.
Mm-hmm.
And I put this off center. Short shake. And I put this bottom in. And I put it to the ribs, all the way through here. I bolted this thing to the ribs. That'll stand even tears weight.
Oh.
And so it's going. This, and 7.5, I run this thing like a, you know, 15, you can't run it fast enough.
Hmm.
It's got, this place is so much water. But eventually we'll finish this thing. And put me, that 9.9 is 15, so I know what it does.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one I bought way back out. I don't know whether you were still around or not. It was
I don't
they had
remember that
Canadian
one.
schools.
Okay.
Yeah. And but this works out pretty good.
That's a big boat.
And I can't, you can't, I got to get me a little bandsaw, but I've got to clean this hole out here first before I do that. This is all this bubbles is for the that heart tub upstairs.
Okay.
Corn sheller.
Corn sheller.
Yeah, that's my
Oh.
granddaddy's.
Oh my gosh.
And I used to crank that thing and he'd throw the cobs in there. Man, does it shell corn.
I seen a clam I caught yesterday. I got a clam like this at home. Boy, did I get that big clam.
See, here's some real fancy rocks. This is the last one we got was, excuse me, in Colorado this year. You wouldn't believe it, but this is petrified rock.
Oh.
I got this at the top of a mountain and it's a road that I was scared to take my motor on, but I took it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just that top of that thing was full of this petrified wood. It's a little different. It was way in the boondocks in Colorado.
You got lots of rocks over there too.
What is that?
I got it in the South Seas floating something like that or something. It's a coconut.
Yeah.
It's floating. And I saw that thing up on the beach. It floated,
Uh-huh.
coming up on the beach. I was dried up now.
Watch your back now when you get up that thing.
That's pretty good coconut. It's dried out now.
Yeah.
It's a little nice little fig.
Oh.
Just eat them like popcorn, just like this. And it just, and that came from my granddaddy's too.
Oh my gosh.
Everywhere I've gone, I've taken. Now how I get a new start. If you wonder what I do, I take this and put a rock and throw dirt right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be long before it's rooted. Now I just cut it off. Here's your tree.
Oh my gosh.
Remember last year we had the periscope.
Oh
We were
yeah, I
watching
got
that.
she's got a telescope for that. No,
Yeah, it is
I
early
get my
for.
summer flowers to come. Heck, the sweet williams here are going to be beautiful. Then I'll have my summer flowers coming up. Tulips hadn't even come good yet.
Hmm.
Here's azaleas. See, they haven't even started blooming yet. The azaleas, all here and all down the front.
Oh,
The azaleas, these are pretty.
I bet. God.